really bad feed on my phone. It's having a problem the whole day. Try the other network, Wi-Fi. My Celtic network is just fucked up. Just shit. Give me a problem the entire day. Let's just go live first. Let's try the Rain network on. Trying the Rain network now. Let's see how we go here. How do we start getting people on here? Wi-Fi, Rain. My cell C network is not connecting the entire day. Fucking full of shit. Every now and then, there we go. People are coming on. Welcome. YouTube, like a score on YouTube there. Battling to get onto the Rain network here. Finally on. Let's get my sponsor on there as well. Right, there we go. Right, good evening. Guten Tag. Kritika, this is hi. First up, Kritika, Graham Hop, Lovin Naidu. Sorry, missing your feeds there as I'm just logging on. We might have connection problem as well. Hayden, how's it, Hayden? Thambasamy, are you enjoying? Good evening, Casey. Are you enjoying it? Obviously, you are live every day. Now, let me know your feeling on the YouTube. Are you happy on YouTube to watch me there? Moideen, Naveen says hi. Vishal says hi. Tony Slipman and Hayden and Keshni on YouTube, watching me on YouTube. They're now regulars on YouTube. Welcome, and welcome. Right, let's just get centralized there. Camera there. Right, so there we go. Melissa, hi. Divya Naidu, hi. Good evening, everybody. It's Wednesday. It is the hump day today. I thought yesterday was hump day. Getting my days all fucking mixed up, yeah. Danny Burmo, the guy who hasn't fixed my car yet. Danny Burmo, I got a bucky. I want you to come and have a look at. You think you can do that? You think you can do fucking something? Roger Naidu, good evening, Casey and the gang. Roger Naidu joins us from the UK. Cynthia Knop says from the Knop up. Cynthia Knop with the cop. Kritika also is checking out the YouTube channel there, as she does. She's all over the place. What would I do without Kritika? Stephen Nitya Naidu says, hello, fellow friends. Hayden says, it's Hunters Casey. Always look forward to your live stream all the way from Kwadakuza, Stanger. Hayden's a Stanger banger. What do you know? Jenna says, wishing you all the best. Your foot, listen to your doctor. I'll talk about the Nizam Ghani. How's it? Saras Gopal, Moideen Hussain, Alvin, Permasur. Good evening, Casey. Alvin, welcome to the YouTube channel. It's where you should be if you want to win some money, like 5,000 rands. Yep, that's where you should be. You should be on YouTube. Alvin joining us from Swaziland. Yay. I want to go to Swaziland, man. Alvin, the blacktails are hopping there. What's the story, man? Hello, Casey. All the best for the surgery. Pulling in again. UK, says Andrea. UK in the house again. Andrea, Candace, you obviously enjoying the show. Jason Mudley says, how's it, Casey? How's it, Jason? Welcome to the YouTube channel. There we go. And official good evenings, and welcome to the program KC Live. It's what we do every weekday night. And considering my condition, I think Friday night, the only night I won't be live for a long time, eh? How long? 106. How many days in lockdown are we? 170, 180 days, something like that. Vishal Singh, hi, Casey and family. Vishal, we got a Stanger banger there. Alvin, Hayden, sorry, he's from Stanger as well. And we got Jason Mudley joining us as well. Keshini says, Casey, how's your leg? I'm going to update you on my leg just now, darling. Excuse me, Mr. Casey, why didn't you greet me? I'm fighting for your car here. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your greeting. I'm looking both sides, Kamini. I'll do it for next week. Mom's going away for a few days and the long week. Oh, another fucking bullshitter. Danny the bullshitter Burmo. Now he's coming next week. They'll give holiday weekend. You got money. Danny Burmo got money to go for weekend away. Are you going to be at the Nissan this weekend? FYI, you're up. Yeah. I'll talk about that now. All the best for your surgery. Up. We'll talk about that now. Kishani asking how's my leg. I'm going to talk about that. Let's sign the register, everybody. First, sign the register. Say where you're from. That's the first thing to do. YouTube is big, bro. We famous with you. Says Vishal Singh from Stanga. Date is 23rd of September. It's a Wednesday. Vanakkam, everybody. We learn our greetings. We do Vanakkam. If you greet me, it's Vanakkam. Hindi, guys, is Namaste. And Haribol and Hare Krishna and Melissa Modi joining us on Spingo. Lotus Park, well done. Thank you for signing in. Keshni is from Cape Town, fish hook. I wonder who hooked that fish there in Cape Town. Fish hook. Tasha, pole dancing on Friday, going to put my Punjabi and pray. Soya break tomorrow, says Preshlan. Danny, like making stories since the beginning, long time making story. Danny, bullshit, Danny Burmo. Next week is coming. Jennifer Jube, hope your leg is getting better. No, it's not getting better. Daniel Rose, is this Ruby Hayden's mom? Daniel, hi, this is Ruby Hayden's mom from Stanger. Oh, Ruby, how are you, Ruby? Kashni says Hayden hooked my what? Kashni says Hayden hooked me from Stanger. Oh, right. Danny Burma says, what do you have to offer? He says to Tasha. How can you wear your sari like and pray for the mother? Melissa says, why so much problem with the leg? I'm going to tell you now what's the problem with the leg. Just want to sign in, everybody. No COVID update as yet. Pubalam Padar says, where's the DOPS tonight? It's Wednesday night. No DOPS Wednesday night. Vanakkam, Casey from Phoenix, right? Say Vanakkam, good evening. Log on. Let me get light in there. Maybe better. Light is going, didn't get charged. I will pray with you, says Kritika, right? Yeah, I was very touched by that prayer thing, by the way. I can't handle things that Bhadrash is giving me. Right, so let me first say, good evening, Kevin, Gavin. How's the fasting? No fasting. YouTube guys won't see what I'm doing here. You might think I'm doing a 6. Meanwhile, on Facebook, there's an advert above my head here on the Facebook platform. What's the plan for Heritage Day? We'll talk about that just now, Melissa. Heritage Day. I've got a program that I'll go through very quickly. I might not be too long on the program tonight. Vanakkam KXC, Kana from Cape Town. Shelly Lady says Vanakkam as well. All on YouTube at the moment. Don't pray, prayers need EFT. That's right. So today's program brought to you by Group 1 Nissan. I was at Group 1 Renault last week where my accident happened. I was supposed to be here. Only today, around about 12 o'clock, I realized I'm not going to make it there because of what's going to happen at the hospital on Friday and Saturday. But Group 1 Nissan going ahead, obviously, as they should do with their program. Group 1 Nissan, lots of specials happening there, including a bunny eating competition, bourgeois eating competition. If you buy a new vehicle for them, 2,000 Rand shopping voucher you get from them. Papa Bulu, win a prize. It was much fun last week, Saturday, and I can't make it this week, but they're going to have loads of fun there. That is Group 1 Nissan. They're also going to have the new Nissan GTR there. Quite a snazzy car. They're going to have the Nissan GTR. You know, go for a spin in that one. The competition date, there was my eye. Enrica says, Chantal, good evening. Nolan says, Casey, need to open book for you. Vanakkam. Right. Greg says, hey, Bra, tell us a story about the late Raj Banshi. His name is not Raj Banshi, his name was Raj Bansi. So, Greg, eyes going again. You can see my sinuses are acting up a bit. We fasting, can't smell a braai, going to be lighting incense sticks. Greg is on he wants to know about Raj Banshi. Greg, we have certain topics we talk about. I run the program and we go with what you don't cry all now. Yeah, we go with the program, what I discuss. I can't be all over the place. We have a set format we go through. First of all, suck ask for my sponsor. Then we go into the program and we work from there. And sometimes there are topics we discuss and we stick to those topics so we can have a proper discussion. If you can ask questions all over the place or different things, we can't have a proper discussion, right? So the newbies just understand that where we're going so we can get something going. So I divide the program into certain sections so we can comment only on that, if you don't mind. So because people asked, Today I updated people on my health issue, as many are most concerned, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm touched by that. Most of you know I injured my leg last week Saturday at Group 1 Renault doing Jerusalem. People think I was joking. Doing the Jerusalem. I we also got the power of one now and then. Yep, says Nizam. I ruptured my Achilles tendon, and there's also another tendon there that snapped and it's retracted. Anyway, today came confirmation because today my first appointment with the orthopedic surgeon after doing an ultrasound the other day. Orthopedic surgeon confirmed within 10 minutes surgery. Surgery is what we're trying to avoid. But yesterday I had got to make peace with the fact that if I wanted my leg to come right and I wanted to be back to normal, I mean, who would have thought me thinking this couple of days ago that I'm going to be back to normal when I was normal a couple of days ago? Anyway, back to normal was going to take me a good couple of months. So to fill you in, orthopedic surgeon, very young orthopedic surgeon, by the way, yeah, Life Fourways, comes highly recommended. So surgery booked for Friday around about 6:30, 7 o'clock. And hey, Casey, nice to see you again. Great call with the useless politician. Hilarious, says Malcolm Muthalingam. Take some Denzel tablets for your sinus, Casey. It's non-drowsy. Right, so let me just tell you what's happening. Jamila with the snowball moody. So I go in for op. It started, I believe it's about an hour, the operation. Actually, by Saturday, the next day, midday, I will be out of hospital. So I get into hospital, they do the operation, couple of meds over a couple of hours. Early in the morning, Saturday, I get a bit of rehab, how to use my crutches. I will be taught how to use crutches to walk up the stairs, down the stairs, use it properly use the crutches to be mobile. And yeah, Saturday by lunchtime, 2 o'clock, I will be out. Roy Singh, if you keep saying Punde and making a stupid comment, I'll be forced to block you, dude, from staying here. You just come out and say that stupid thing anyway, Kudi and all of that. It doesn't sound right, dude. I'm going to block you. I'll give you a last chance. If you come out and do that, I'll block you, right? It's just stupid comment. I'm sure you're an adult. You're making a stupid place for those things. Danny Burma says, but if you were a resource, you would have been put down a long time ago. Yup. I would have been put down. What happens is I will be there till 12 o'clock, then I'm out, I'm home. I got my crutches, I will be in a cast, by the way, which that's the thing that's really getting to me is the cast. So I'll be in a cast. And right now, as I'm sitting here with this boot on, my leg is the hardest thing with the cast is when your leg starts to itch inside. That's the thing that's getting to me. But anyway, made peace with it. It's a cast that's going to go on. When I wake up Saturday morning, I'll have the cast already on. And the cast will be changed every 2 weeks. That's a good thing. Good evening, Johnson Pillay from New Zealand. Johnson Pillay, just give me a rundown on my health issue at the moment so you guys know. If I wake up from the operating table, then I'll be available on Saturday. As you guys know, when you go under anesthetic, there's no guarantee you'll wake up from that anesthetic, right? That's anybody tells you that. Good evening, Ricky Naidu. So I'll be with a cast, and the doctor is saying the cast will be on for at least 12 weeks. 12 weeks. That's 3 months at least. 3 months in a cast. There goes my December. Casey, you may go into hospital like going to non-course for the weekend. Yep. Well, I'm trying to make it that way. I'm not trying to run too much away from it, trying to embrace it. I will take you on the journey with me wherever I can and show you what's happening and how I'm progressing. Wish you well, Casey. So 12 weeks with the cast. 12 weeks with the cast. The cast will be open every 2 weeks because the foot starts off this angle. So remember, the tendon has been broken here. When he joins it again, or basically he says like spaghetti, it's been ripped. He needs to join it, fuse it together there. And then it will be, he brings my foot a little more down. Johnson says, I work in ortho theater, you'll be fine. Foot down, foot down, foot down. Okay, so it's basically like this, like I'm turning a right angle. So it's like a right angle, that's your leg. So it starts there and it brings it down till it's a right angle. So basically what it's doing is stretching the tendon from here where it joins it to come down flat. And if it comes flat, which means the ligament can now flex. That's what it's, I mean, it's such a basic thing that we do to flex your leg to be able to walk. Otherwise, you'll be doing this hopping, which I'm doing at the moment. Because my tendon doesn't work, I'm actually hopping on the one leg. It doesn't allow me to do this. I mean, such a basic thing. Not if all of you save the budget back in the posy. Takes, yeah. So 3 months in a cast, which will be open every 2 weeks. And it doesn't end there. Once you're out of the cast and you got your foot now right, you'll have to go for rehabilitation. Once you get used to it, it'll be a new normal for a while. Mervyn, you're actually right. I want to get over this weekend the operation and the initial pain or whatever. Once I'm in the cast, I think I'm going to embrace being in the cast, whatever, and take it from there. Not if you wake up when you wake up. Yeah, stay positive. Now, I was just joking, Sally. Feel the pain as you experiencing the process. Right angle, Mike. Yeah. Diagonalize Casey that bell now. Got the bell. Buying a knitting needle, Casey. Get you. Buying a knitting needle. For what? I don't want to bring the bell because in case when I want something, they don't come. So I'll run. Hold on. Right, so there we go. And after that, it's rehabilitation. Sorry, I'm taking most of my time. Most of you are interested, want to hear about it. Maybe you are going, you a pussy, says Margaret. Yep. By the way, I'm embracing the operation and what needs to be done. My mom is quite intrigued by the fact that I'm actually scared of needles. Thank you, son, but I was just showing them the bell. But if it rings again, that means I'm calling you. I was just demonstrating to them. And they're just checking your response time. Thank you. Don't eat me now. Don't eat me. Casey, you speak like an orthopedic. We definitely not going to show our kids after this talk. Yeah, take care of your brings a whole new meaning to ring my bell. Ring my bell. As you see, Tyler responded. Yeah, so then it's the bell reminds me of the hospital when visiting. I was finished. Yeah, so then it's rehabilitation, biokineticist. I need to see a biokineticist to help me rehab my leg and get me to walk again. So let's look forward to the day when I'm back on stage dancing my dance song into stage. Remember that day. Remember this day. What's the date? Kritika must remember the dates. I'm not good at dates. Remember this date, time, or from the time of fracturing with Jerusalem to the next, what is it going to be? 6 months, maybe till I'm on stage dancing again. That's the mission. That'll be like a momentous occasion for me. It'll be like something we have achieved. And I think when I say we, you will be on the journey with me. There you're seeing of the bells still works. Yeah. That's a killer, Mervyn. That all bells. Yeah. Visiting hours at RT Khan's hospital or wherever. Pay careful attention to the bell and the injury may be questioned on what? Pay careful attention to the bell and the injury. It may be questioned on the because Timothy is a smart guy. Timothy is a smart guy. Did your mother not scold you? Scold you for what? Hello, KC. Kritika, Tasha's Timothy. Narrative says, please make sure they got the right file and don't amputate your foot. Just pulling your leg in the air. By the way, hope you don't know using. By the way, Naresh Syrup is making a joke of the your file in the hospital. And let me tell you something about Naresh Syrup. I know he's cracking a joke. And I know there's also a serious side to it, by the way. Let me talk about that. Sadly, my wife and no family can come into the hospital ward because no family is allowed in the hospital ward. But here's the thing, the legless comment was, yeah, here's the thing. And if ever, and I've this before a couple of months back due to a case I was dealing with. If ever you are in hospital or your family member is in hospital, your mother, your sister, your brother, whatever, you see the chart at the end of the bed, the chart. Read it. Read it. Know what is supposed to happen. It'll soon be sending you a positive IHY. Will be keeping you company when you heal. Thank you, Keshni. I appreciate that. I'm talking about hospital stays. When you see the chart at the end of the bed, read the chart, because many times the nurses who change shift dispense what is written there. And I can tell you of a case that I know personally of a child, I think 6 years old, walked into the hospital, laughing, playing, with a cold symptom or something like that, flu. A month later, the child was dead. The child was dead. And this is what you call it, a comedy of errors. A comedy of errors. I take pictures of the chart to have it, so if you don't understand it, can Google the word. That's right. Happens all the time. Yep. Those stories are not funny when it happens, of people doing the wrong hands, cutting the wrong hands, doing all the wrong things, depending what the file says and what they are doing is wrong. And how the child passed on, because I'll give you an example of exact things. The medication said 5 milligrams, and the nurse gave or administered 50 milligrams. Okay, I'm paraphrasing in you, but that's the example. I don't know exactly what the dosage was, but incorrect dosage. So remember, your doctor, physician, whoever, surgeon, relieves instructions. Your surgeon is not there all the time to treat you. Your surgeon does the work, you go to the ward. The ward is supposed to look after you based on what the doctor's instructions are. And that's where nurses, you get very good nurses who are nursing because it's a calling. Then you get nurses who nurse because it's a fucking job, right? It's a job. Casey, you're talking about the chart. I remember reading an article. A guy went in for a gunshot wound on his leg. Instead of removing the bullet, they removed his leg. So read the chart, because, okay, the nurses administered incorrect dosage for the child. One thing led to another, and a month later, the child was dead. It's an Indian child. I know the father personally. Not human error. It isn't a wrong pizza that served you. Not human error. It isn't a wrong pizza that served you. Well, it is human error because a human being made the error. Right. Anyway, so and instructions. Wrong meds were given to me from another bed chart. True story. You see, there's a story that's come up, Casey, but yeah, in Cape Town, they don't keep it at your bed. In private hospital, you can ask to read your file. They can't. What you said? They can't. They don't keep it at your bedside, but you can ask to read the file. So next show, you will probably have a cast. Yep, a cast and crew. Switch from Facebook to YouTube, says Raymond Pillay. And how is YouTube, Raymond Pillay, on YouTube? Is it better on YouTube? What do you think? Joking, pray you get the best treatment. Yep, I'm also praying I get the best treatment. OMG, you should have thought that a few steps of death. So yeah, as Vishal says, who would have thought a few minutes of would have done this? But I've never reflected on it too much, because it's done now. It's done. I'm a guy. I want to move forward. I want to walk forward, step forward. So I'm not even thinking about what I did. I mean, if I go back to the dance, a lot of you guys were on social media saying, come on, Casey, go and do the dance. And I wasn't dancing. I wasn't going to dance. I was filming. And Facebook members were egging me on to go and dance. But look, I didn't reflect on it. It is what it is. It was meant to be, not meant to be. It was my decision. I took the dance. Much better reception on YouTube, says Raymond Pillay. I don't know why that is, though, because the phone and the thing is operating on the same Wi-Fi network. Phone is a better quality camera. But somehow looking forward, you have to move on, not feel sorry. Yep, definitely not feeling sorry for myself. Yet I'm the one who's never been to a hospital, never been under such procedures, and fright for such procedures. One incident, lady gave birth and the bicycle was switched to the stomach. You will recover and dance, my friend. I hope to dance with you soon. Dap Timothy, we shall dance. Gummy Bear is on, and we're on like a scorn. Right, speaking of all of that and those things there, Heritage Day tomorrow. So I'm around tomorrow, Heritage Day. What's your plans for Heritage Day, guys? Are you having a braai? Are you fasting? Very quickly, in a matter of 5 minutes, we're already half an hour into the program. A bad dance with dangerous choreography. Yep, it is a bad dance, by the way. I had a sister-in-law who had sugar diabetes. After she had an operation, the nurses gave her an insulin drip. She went into a coma. What? Man, look at what you spoke about. Nadira is sharing a story with us. Her sister is a diabetic. After an operation, the nurses gave her insulin. She went into a coma, died, passed away. Yeah, 9 Saturdays. How many months? What prayer am I doing? Is it 9 Saturdays? That can't be 9 Saturdays. I'm in 3 months. 3 months before the cast comes out. Nizam says, working, work, dude, make the money. Mervyn Nelly says, vegetarian bride tomorrow. Casey, I just show it, just to show your teeth and jokes sorted. Casey, just show your teeth. Okay, drinking and eating tomorrow, says Tasha. Oh my God, what's that for? What's the plans for tomorrow? Mervyn says vegetarian braai. Are you guys having a braai? Are you just? Oh, Mervyn's obviously just getting in the. He's fasting, getting in the thing about the braai. Danny Burma says braai. Obviously, Vito's will braai. Vito's must braai. Post-op care is critical for the well-being of the patient. Praying your post-op caregivers are professional. Yep. Yeah, I also pray that. But if they're not. But anyway, I'm not going to be in hospital for many days. One day I'm out, so not much. Stop talking about bad cases, not good for your blood pressure. No, we're just stating facts. I don't know from facts. They are facts. It's what I'll talk about. And thankfully, I won't be in the hospital for long. I check in at 4, go down to theater by 6:30. I'm out by about 8 o'clock. The next morning, 12 o'clock, I'm out. Well, enough of scaring and those doctors, not to chance with you. They have to answer to us, says Vishal Singh. Brian Ring says, Rakesh, is it a vegetarian braai? Is it a meat braai? Rakesh Singh, Bredos, smack the potato curry. 8 Faraday pass is in Navagara. Mishan says, I'm buying for 13 days ceremony. A mom and dad from one family passed away 2 weeks apart from COVID. That's not good. People are still dying from COVID, by the way, and we carrying on like COVID doesn't exist. Does it exist? Cases are gone low. Hi, evening. Uvaldi is joining us. Good evening, everybody. So let me put what time visiting hours. There are no visiting hours, by the way. Still, COVID restrictions are in place. There are no visiting hours. Thank you, Nadira. She says, I will be fine. She says, trust me. There are no visiting hours. Age 4 p.m. hectic, you won't be able to eat anything from midnight. No. Timothy Mark, in terms of the eating, I can eat up to, he advised me to have a good breakfast and a good lunch. I can drink up to 12 o'clock and liquids up to 6 o'clock, up to 4 o'clock, sorry, up to 2 o'clock, sorry. Lunch up to 12 o'clock, breakfast and lunch up to 12, and then liquids, apple juice or water up to 2 o'clock, and then nothing after that. I'm away for the long weekend to the Cullen Hotel in Cape Town for Heritage Weekend, full house. Well, enjoy, Naresh. I'm also in at Live Forwards for the weekend. I'm booking it on Friday. I'm coming out on Saturday. Not fasting, meat pie. Raymond says, just be careful in hospital, especially now. Mom contracted COVID-19 one hospital, Gateway Private today. 2 months since the death. Oh my God. Sorry to hear that, Raymond Pillay. But be careful. Now my mom contracted COVID. Yeah, while in hospital. Yeah. Well, actually, you, Raymond, thank you for that. I need to be very wary, keep myself wary. And yeah, maybe thanks for that reminder, by the way. Yeah, just to keep it. Sarah says, yes, numbers are high. Have you got your world together? I know a great person. Yeah. On my way, says Naresh to Kritika. Sorry for your loss, Raymond. Yeah, Raymond had a sad loss. Lost his mom to COVID. And that's Raymond on YouTube. Vishal says, be careful you don't go and fix your leg and come out of the virus. Well, those things are very possible, isn't it? Very, very possible. And hopefully we don't. And Raymond has just highlighted that to me, which I'm thankful for, because he's a lucky dash for Jameson. Just kidding, you will be fine. Mother says Danny Burmo. Well, we never know what can happen, but we're praying for the best, and I think it'll work out for me. So that's where we're going to leave it. Stay positive. Right. Heritage Day, most of you are doing out, having braais and whatever. Right. Also, tomorrow we launch condolences. I'm sure you will keep us updated. Well, those two people that contracted COVID from the hospital. That's right. The hospital is the most dangerous place to be in to contract COVID. Let's see. This hospital seems to be quite strict with their protocols, but we never know. But we keep the faith. Be positive. Actually, I don't want to be positive for COVID. That is, be negative for COVID, but be positive. But you know what I'm saying. Thank you, guys. Says Raymond. Condolences, says Gummy Bear. Right, tomorrow Heritage Day, we start off the quiz. Private hospitals is allowing one person to visit you for half an hour daily. Well, this hospital says nobody, actually, so I'm not sure about that. But anyway, I go in at 6-7 o'clock. I'll be out for the night. I come out the next day, so I don't really need visitors. Yes, that's why no visitors allowed at hospitals. I think that's what it should be. Staying safe at home for Heritage Day. No dancing, says Anita Pariachi. So tomorrow we launch the general knowledge quiz. You sending you positive vibes. Yep, we sending you. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Kamini. So tomorrow we launch the Brain of the Day quiz, sponsored by Westlee. So those of you who don't know, I've got 5,000 Rand sponsored by Westlee. Calvin Pillay of the Calvin Pillay Foundation and Westlee has given me 5,000 Rands to host a general knowledge quiz. Himal Baga, how are you? Coming on YouTube. So I've got 5,000 Rand to give away. Take your own sanitizer and wet wipes. Yep, Linda Chetty, I must do that. Heading off to Dinkenberg. I didn't study for the quiz. You don't need to study for the quiz. So this is how it's going to work. By the way, it's going to be only on YouTube. It's only going to be on YouTube and not on Facebook. So if you want to put yourself in line, you got to subscribe to YouTube. You got to be on the YouTube channel you got to be in it to win it. You got to be on YouTube to win it. So this is how it works. There is going to be, Kashni says, so cool, definitely be on the quiz tomorrow. So tomorrow's quiz is at 7 o'clock. I think it's 7 o'clock. Will this be a multiple choice quiz? Some questions are multiple choice, Tasha. Some are not. You answer. Depending on the question type, how difficult it is, I gave multiple choice. First quiz tomorrow at 7 o'clock. There's going to be 10. There's going to be 5 times 2 is equal to 10. 10 divided by 5. 20 5 times 2 is equal to 20 divided by 5. That's 4. Okay, don't worry about it. That's an EFF thing. 10 rounds. 10 rounds. I can only go 2 rounds. Okay, 1 round. But there's going to be 10 rounds. First time I'm going to be doing 10 rounds. Okay, 10 rounds of the quiz. I'm going to do 10 rounds, and one winner from each round goes through to the finals. That's how it's going to be. 10 rounds. You can enter as many times as you like, but if you win once, you can't enter again, and you can't win again. So 10 rounds, 10 winners go through to the finals. One winner, 5,000 Rands. That's the prize. Winner takes all. Alles. Winner takes all. Alles. What do you think of that format? The final will be recorded on a Zoom conference, and then Sarah says, why are you leaving your Facebook fans? No, Sarah, I'm not leaving my Facebook fans. I want you to come onto YouTube as well, because I'm building my YouTube channel. I need the money, so I must win. Nizam, if you win the money, you could pay me sooner. Ask Nadira for help. She was my mathematical school teacher. Hello, ma'am. Okay. Mervyn Nadu says, good format. How do you enter? There's no entry form. It goes live. You come live like how you are now. I ask a question, you answer. That's it. If your answer I see first, you get a point. Simple as that. There's no, if you, and also getting onto YouTube, because the feed seems to be better there, more stable, that sort of thing. So that's why we're going on to YouTube for that. Facebook seems to be lagging a bit. YouTube seems to be a bit more intact in terms of the feed, whatever. This would be national feed. Right, Vishal wants to know if there's a competition for the slow Wi-Fi like the Stanger Bangers. There will be a feed for the Stanger Bangers. And those people who got slow internet, we will ask questions like this. How many colors in the South African flag? How many colors in the South African flag? That's mostly for people from Kwadakuza who have a slow internet, so they can just get to the program. But that quiz might take a couple of hours. We might not finish tonight. Ishan says, "I love to join on the YouTube channel." Then join. Just click on Carlo Charo and subscribe to the channel, like the page, and you're on. Once you're on, you're on. Then you can set your notifications for whenever I go live. I do go live. On YouTube as well, separately from internet. And Facebook, guys, not deserting you. I'll always be on Facebook, but I need you guys also to shift onto YouTube for me as well, so we can get the YouTube channel going much better. I see like Hayden is on, Raymond is on there, Kritika is on, Kashni is on there. Second time got it wrong. I did that especially for Vishal, the Stanger Banger, and his members from Stanger. Right, so there we go. I never hear any swearing today. I didn't swear today at all. So Divya says, all the luck, guys. I'm just going to be a spectator. Divya, you don't have to be a spectator. You can answer. It doesn't matter, and you learn. Woldy says 17. I wasn't asking a question. Some guys were answering. We must shift now. No, don't shift now. Just get on for tomorrow's feed, 7 o'clock. So basically, I may not be live on Facebook. Yeah, I might be on the YouTube channel. Thank you. I'm guaranteed a prize now. Vishal, you should be guaranteed a prize. Watching on YouTube now, says Stephen Govender. Stephen Govender is now watching us on YouTube. He's in a good mood. Blah, I was looking forward to having a dop with you today. Where were you going to have a dop with me today, dude? You mean on the feed? Moving house. Hello, big ass. Ed. It's better to have Chris and Tasha on different platforms when they get together. Ooh. Yep. Right, so let me get into a bit of a serious topic now for the next couple of minutes. Let's discuss something serious. And actually, Vishal Singh and his members put me onto this topic here, which I want to discuss. Yesterday, we discussed Black solidarity and Indian solidarity. So, guys, let's stick to this topic now if we can get some information on this. Right, so this has come up before, and Vishal's one of his contacts sent this to me. Let me know your thoughts on this, if you've seen this, if you know about this. Black members, councils, organizations in black townships are putting a stop to Indian businesses, hardwares, all of that, delivering into a black area, black township. They are stopping Indian businesses from entering black townships. You there, Wally? Carry on making me a chut. I'm going to tell voicing. So stopping black businesses from entering, or Indian businesses from entering black areas. Indian people monopolizing the industry. First time here trying the emojis, bro, says Jay and Naidu. Welcome. Have you guys heard about this? Can you comment on this? Where I think it's mostly in KZN, where the black townships are stopping Indian hardware stores, is that only for deliveries? Yep, only for deliveries. That's what I'm hearing. They have a problem with Indian businesses, saying Indians monopolize the work and keep the wealth for themselves. That's a charge. Indians monopolize the work and keep the wealth for themselves and are selfish. So from now onwards, all deliveries to black townships will be delivered by local black transporters. If you fail to listen, you must face the action. Verulam area, Waterloo, Canelands, that area, Newlands, no-go zones. So how far is this true? And white businesses, I'm not sure the veracity. Is it right? Timothy says that's racist. I'm an Indian, but I'm a black as night. Black people, yeah. So this is coming. I'll be honest with you. I don't know much about it. So Anita is confirming it from Durban. She says yes, blacks don't want Indians to deliver goods to their townships. There we go. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on that? Danny Burma says reverse racism. Sarah says never hear about it. First time hearing it. KC. Anita is confirming it. Some other people have confirmed it that this is happening. Not on a very big scale, may I say, but it's definitely happening. If you can't enter the area for delivery, then why buy from Indian shops? That's right. Mervyn Naidu is the point I was going to make. Indians, this is where the fucking things goes fucking befucked. Even in white monopoly capitalists, you want to take from them their wages and what they offer, then you want to fucking shoot them down. They said the same about funeral companies. And Mervyn is right when he's saying you don't want them to. So you're going to give what is amazing as their own kind charge for higher price for delivery. That's right. Not sure. Never. Yeah. Well, it's happening, Nizam. You all know it. You're in Joburg. It's happening in Durban mostly. Anita says black people are charging black people more. So now they want to hold the monopoly with the deliveries. You're telling me they're going to give it to everybody. There'll be one guy. He'll become the chief on there, which happens in a lot of black townships. Let's not get away from it. Black people are their own slum landlords. They're renting out shit spaces to own black people, and then come cry. I'm not saying all, but let's be honest, that thing is happening. Black people are being mistreated by black people themselves. So even if this thing comes out where there is some sort of organization, there'll fucking be corruption there because the one bra will give all his bras the thing, and they'll charge a certain price. Then if a truck like a hardware store is giving free delivery, then these fuckers must give it for free as well, shouldn't they? Kashni says during COVID-19 pandemic, Indians did so much of donations help. Yap. The child hardware offer free delivery. That's right. So what we're gonna do with the free deliveries? How are they going to give out free deliveries, charge the people when the hardware store is saying, pay the price, we will deliver for free? Anyway, Vishal Singh says it's a developing story, so otherwise he'd be coming out full force. So maybe, I don't know if it's how much of truth is in it. Hire a black driver for your business, brand your vehicle as Fuller Cars is delivery. Jay Naidu got a point there. And yesterday we spoke about black solidarity, Indian solidarity. Shan says I'm not a racist, but most blacks actually know too much and they're above us. Yep. Well, yeah, when you say most blacks and black people listen to us who are not like that, think we are being harsh. But they also don't see it from our point of view. It's very complicated. I hear what you're saying, Ikshan. You got to see it from our side. But when I say black people do this, then the other black people said, what are you talking about? Why are you classing me? We don't do that. And yet we are being told by black people in the township that they're telling us where to get off, what to do. We really are the fucking filling in the sandwich, getting hit from all sides. Racism, sexism, religious intolerance, never ends, can be discussed for eons, says Timothy Mark Richard. Of course. And I said yesterday we spoke about black solidarity and Indian solidarity, where I heard on the radio that black solidarity means supporting black businesses, like black people supporting black businesses to grow the black economy. And I asked the question, is that racism in itself? I personally think this is a good idea with the it says Vishal. Is that not racism in reverse? And then I will push the agenda of Indian solidarity. Indian solidarity. Indian solidarity, support your own Indian business where possible. Ban the deliveries when they run out of stock, they will come running to us. Yep. Well, sadly, a lot of Indian businessmen don't have the balls to do things like that. If I was a businessman there, I would shut my fucking business down. It's just this country, even India and China, where there's only one race, there is segregation, says Timothy Mark Richard. Yeah, well, that's different religious segregation. Ricky Naidu made a good point. How many black businesses hire other races? That's right. So, good point. How many black businesses hire other races? So it's a complicated matter. We mustn't also get sidelined by the fucknuts who talk shit. Remember the fucknuts who make a big noise, like even Julius Malema. We all, well, we all, a lot of people think that Julius Malema has a massive support amongst black people. If Julius Malema had a massive support amongst black people, he would be the official opposition. In fact, he'd be sitting in parliament. The fact that only got about 10% of the votes, not the population, 10% of the voting public, shows you where Julius Malema and the EFF lie. And we must note that not all black people, because I have people talking, oh, blacks are like this, blacks are like that. I don't blame you for talking that because you see that in your context only. And if you move out of the suburbs or the townships, you'll realize there are black people, which I know for a fact, lots of them, majority of them don't support the EFF, Julius Malema, call him out for what he is, a shit stirrer, and pandering to populist politics. I notice it's easier to see blacks and whites together in general, be it business, socializing, but very hard to see a charo with whites. I don't know about that, Ishan. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe in your circles that you see that. I don't know. I can't comment whether that's fact or not. SA culture is shifting towards entitlement culture, says Raymond Pillay. Well, entitlement culture has been around for a long time. I think it's going to be around for a long time to come. Yeah, so I don't know. It's going to be a rocky road ahead, couple of years to go if it ever gets done. But I'm going to tell you now, I will push Indian solidarity. For my treatment, I went firstly to an Indian guy. I was looking for an Indian orthopedic surgeon, but I finally settled for, I don't think he's white, he's Italian or something like that. But the only reason I went to him was because I wanted the best that's nearest to me. So he's like 5 minutes, the hospital is next door to me. You see now for my treatment, I'm right here. For my follow-up treatment, I'm right here. And yeah. So Naresh is saying Julius got 10% of the voters, 90% of the thugs and looters. Let them pick the goods with their own vehicles. He is mostly probably Cuban. Yeah, so the reason I chose the orthopedic surgeon is the best in the area, highly recommended and nearest to me. But for my biokinetics, there's also a white lady in the area who referred this orthopedic to. But there's an Indian guy who's come on my platform and offered his service, and I will go to him as well and try and support his business. Ace Governor Ello from Vancouver, Canada, in the house. Once the free market is hurt and killed, then the gangster market steps in. Even the most knowledgeable of folks will soon realize this. Yep. We are not in a good space at all, and it's getting progressively worse. And the reason it's getting progressively worse because the majority of our population are not well educated. Shall I say that? That's our problem. If we had an educated population, it'd be much better. Raymond Pillay says you did that for convenience, and that makes sense. Yep, I did that for convenience, and it makes sense. I did do my research, by the way, and you guys saw me posting about looking for an orthopedic surgeon. I couldn't say I'm looking for an Indian orthopedic surgeon. I went looking on the platform. So if somebody came to me, I would know how to do it, and I chose convenience nearest to me. It's 5 minutes actually, 5 minutes. Yeah, and also the referring doctor got me a special appointment today to see that guy because in Joburg you wait a couple of weeks before you can get specialists to see you. Italians are good, Casey. They know if the Charos chased him, Italy is too far from home. Yeah, so he's Harry Papagapio. Papagapio. I'm sure he's Italian or Greek. Papagapio. Probably Greek, eh? Well, Greek similar to the Charos. Right, anyway, that's my save for tonight. I'm going to cut a bit early. I'm a bit tired, and then most of the best surgeons and doctors are Indians anyway. Yep. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a proper Indian guy. But even if I did get a very good Indian guy and he was about half an hour away, I probably will try to stay here. This guy is also a sports doctor, deals with sports injuries, and very highly recommended. So I think I've done my bit of homework to settle for him and do that. So just to let you know, I go into to round up tonight's program. Going to tomorrow is the quiz. Don't stand by the window, Tyler. Tomorrow is the quiz. Make sure you log on to my YouTube channel. Come to the end of tonight's program. Thank you for all the guys on YouTube for watching. YouTube is building up quite nicely. Thank you, guys. Remember the quiz tomorrow only on YouTube. 7 o'clock is the time. And I see a very quick feed there. Thank you, Raymond Pillay. Good show. Good night. Thank you, Raymond. Right. Say your good nights. Say your good nights. And be good. Don't forget, if you are in the area, get to listen. Group 1, listen. The Glen. Shooting Stars and hello, Uncle KC. It's Sarah. You need more subscribers on your YouTube channel. I have subscribed. Get well. Yeah, we're working there, Shooting Star. We have to start somewhere. We are on 2,300 some odd now, and we are getting there. Yes, bro, take a break. You look tired. Keep the bell close to you. My grandson went to Papa Jayo at Life Hospital. Very good. Oh, there we go. Melvin Wall says my grandson went to Papagayo. Yeah, Harry, Papagayo. Yeah, very good. So there you go. I got another recommendation there. Steven says good night all. Kritika says good night all. Raymond says I have to wait 6 months to see you in Cape Town. Yep. But anyway, I wasn't going to perform until next year at Cape Town, to be honest, Raymond Pillay. So I'm not really worried about that part of it. My stage performance was only going to be 6 months' time at least. Nothing. I hadn't planned the show. I wasn't going to plan the show, to be very honest. So maybe it works out for me that way. Chris Pillay says great show, Casey. Thank you, Chris Pillay. Thank you, Casey and friends. Please consider slow feed for the prize. That's fortunate. Yeah, you can answer on the platform though, and we'll see how it goes for you. Right, say your good nights. You promised to visit the Cape. Yep, we'll definitely visit the Cape, Angie Politi, next year. Once I'm able to move better, and then maybe we can do a show as well in Cape Town. Night, Angie. Good night. People says Raymond. Rest well, boss. Chris Pillay says great show. Thank you. And Sarah Scope. All right, can I have a quick wipe down or wash down? You also the power of the finger. Timothy Mark says good night. Yep, I am a bit on the tired side. Can I have a bit of a wipe down and a complete wash? See you all next week. Stay safe. Have a good weekend. Danny Burmo, enjoy. Catch you next week. Those of you going over the weekend, be good, and be safe. From me until tomorrow, 7 o'clock for the quiz. Remember to always keep it. Mother, the name is KC Caro, and I'm out. And I'm out from Facebook and you guys as well. Out from you as well as we end the live stream on YouTube. Thank you for watching and good night.